Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. The Yanks have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this.
Lately, in his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Simeon's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Barreto.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
1-1 to Franklin Barreto. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making it work and battling it out.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the A's are on the board first, 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. The 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fouled off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Fires. Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll come in here at 259. 7 homers, 13 RBIs. Lifted into center field. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Batting 5th, the left fielder,
Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They trail this one 1-0. So now it's Mark Canha, his career line against Garrett Cole. He's 3 for 9. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Popped him up. LeMahieu shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
batting 5th.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And it's quickly 0-2. Struck him out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. That's by him for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch of the at-bat. That one bends into the zone, a strike on the breaking ball. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Chopper to short. He's got to hurry. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. So a 2-out single there as we check out the teams with the highest batting averages here in the first month of the season. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Higashioka isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The 0-2. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Here's the payoff pitch, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
At the plate, Torres. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now the 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. LeMahieu over at second. Judge at first, 2 out in the inning. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone, so you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Striding in, Luke Voigt, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two 2-0 count, the pitch. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Loriano is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 3rd coming up, all even now at 1-1. And that brings up Chad Pinder as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Chad Pinder.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Popped him up. Higashioka is under it. He's got it 1 away. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East.
Murphy.
Now batting, Sean Murphy. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and the exciting middle infielder Franklin Barreto bats next. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 2-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he fouls this one off. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
On its tailor-made to short, 6-3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar as we begin the top of the 4th.
Miguel Andujar.
Here comes the first pitch. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall.
Hey, Dero, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tauchman has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to
a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll be left with no play as that's going to load the bases now on what should be ruled an infield single.
The second baseman, Tyler Wade.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wade, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 delivery. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Check his swing there, and Dave Lawrence. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-0 home. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he nails him at third. Great throw. The 1-0 home. Swing and a line drive, but foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Standing in, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Line drive to left. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. And it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired. Going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
At the plate, Torres, as he hits one on a line to left field.
Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the A's 1. Leading off the inning, Marcus Semien, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Bullet back up the middle. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gardner is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Chris Davis next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Full sets and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
now batting.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0-1 the count. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at bat.
Luke Voigt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Miguel.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Piscotty is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Mike.
Ready once again, Mike Tauchman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Brett Gardner is on deck. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Brett Gardner will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's out.
2 out with the man at first. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Three and 0 now. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 5-1 Yanks. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
The Athletic.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The third baseman, Jack Hinter.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, John.
So coming to the plate, Sean Murphy, a base hit in his first trip. Now here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 2 gone.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman.
Stepping into the box, Franklin Barreto. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope. Ball 1.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Clears this one over toward first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. This one is launched. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. And right into the shift. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Oh, 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Fouled off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And he struck him out. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 5-3 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set and the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Two and 1. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Aaron Judge.
Now in the box, Aaron Judge. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here it comes.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
Popped him up. Barreto moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Into the box now, Torres. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit to third. LeMahieu's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
0-1.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
To the plate now, Stephen Piscotty, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And it's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. They're still down 5-3.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Another 0-2 coming. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Lays off 2-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Miguel Andujar as he rips it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Striding in once again, Mike Tauchman. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and it remains 5-3. At the plate, Chad Pinder. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 strike now from Cole. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
The 1-2. Freezes him on the inside, strike 3.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
So now to the plate, Sean Murphy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he lays off for ball 1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's really on a roll right now in the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
2 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Soft liner towards center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Bottom of the 7th inning will go at least 1 plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Ramon Laureano will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Jonathan Holder takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 5 and the Athletics 4. Jake Diekman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball one. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-1.
No, inside.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in, Tyler Wade. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
0-1's the count. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he popped him up. Simeon ranging into the outfield. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. Gary Sanchez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Sanchez.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. Home run number on the year, and it's now 7-4.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Chopper down the third baseline. Try again, 1-2.
Ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Yankees 7 and the Athletics 4. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Number 24, Gary Sanchez.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Adam Ottavino.
First pitch on its way. Fastball well outside. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Mark Canha as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Joaquin Soria.
Striding into the box, Torres. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
The shortstop, Labor Torres.
From the stretch.
That's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Laureano is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
Ready now, Luke Voigt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter. Miguel.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
That's a ball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They hold a 7-4 lead. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here comes the 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chad.
Now to the plate, Chad Pinder. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, catcher, John.
Standing in, Sean Murphy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Chapman, nicknamed the Missile for obvious reasons. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Torres over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the second baseman, Franklin.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Franklin Barreto. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th.
Nope.
Ball 1. You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-4 the final finish today. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Garrett Cole earns the win, his 2nd. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Athletics, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.